Yo, what is up? How you guys doing today? So I have another update for you guys today, and that is 3.17.6.0. In this update, there's some additions, improvements, tweaks, and a lot of fixes. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So the first thing that Nelson talks about in the update notes is the BattlEye anti-cheat. Now basically what he talks about is that BattlEye has actually permanently banned over 3,700 confirmed cheaters. Now that is actually quite a lot of people compared to the current amount of active players that actually play on Unturned every day. But of course, it's always banning more people every single day. And basically every time somebody gets permanently banned, you go to their Steam profile and it will say game ban. It won't say VAC ban because it's not using the VAC system, but instead it will just say game banned because they're just banned from the game itself. Now there's another part called roadmap. Now in this he talks about upgrading existing features, bettering graphics, and expanding gameplay depth, also improving the performance. Also, he talks about possibly integrating, community updates. So basically, somebody makes a map, and if it's really good, Nelson will put it in the game as an official map. So basically, everybody has it. Everybody's most likely going to play on it. Nelson also talks about for the editor upgrade, he wants to start revamping gameplay features. Example, repairing individual parts of the vehicle like shot out tires, making item color a property of the item so that you can dye clothes and paint your bases, adding electrical wiring and power consumption, etc. Now, there's a huge variety of updates to do here. For the full list, you guys can go ahead and check out the Trello page, which I'll be showing you guys right now. Once you guys get to the Trello, you guys will notice that there is a lot of stuff that Nelson is trying to add into this game. There's lobbies, group upgrades, there is climbing zombies, automation, solar wiring, wind, painting, crafting benches, code locks, keys, and fingerprint scanners. There's spoiling / rotten food, there's dual wield one-handed items, there's a lot of stuff. There's ham radios, doors, windows, trunk space of storage, batteries, pop tires. There's a lot of stuff in these roadmaps, in the roadmap. So if you guys want to go ahead and check these out, I will have the link down below. They are also in the update notes if you guys have already checked before. But yeah, so basically in the roadmap, it's going to show everything that Nelson is working on. Mainly everything that he's working on is most likely going to be in green. It's going to have like a little green mark on it. And then most of the stuff that he finishes is going to have like a blue mark on it showing that it's complete. Now, green basically means that it's a high priority thing, and he's most likely going to be working on that other than everything else. But once you see something else put as high priority, then you know that he's most likely going to be working on it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the update notes. Now, for the update notes, Nelson said, admittedly, this is a boring update. As mentioned above, in the future, I'm going to be trying and better balance fun / new content with important improvements. Now, if you press the terminal key, you guys can see some editor features. I started like window docking, partitioning, tabs, context menus, etc. Although a lot of what I worked on this week is invisible yet, the inspector might already be slightly useful. You can double click an asset file in the asset browser to view all of its properties / fields. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the actual improvements, or sorry, not improvements, the additions, improvements, tweaks, and fixes. So for the additions, we have added basics of new editor internals and windows. Now, that was the only addition. Like Nelson said, this was more of getting everything prepped for all the future updates, all the new improvements and everything. There's going to be a lot less additions, basically. Not that much added, just more of improvements and stuff like that. But yeah, so improved resolving circular module dependencies. For the tweaks, we have tweaked assets to generate GUI when loaded, and for the fixes, we have fixed sending icons / news web requests in offline client, fixed hopefully loading BattlEye libraries on Linux, scope, draw distance, and arena border depth, backwards BattlEye IP / port information, client-side BattlEye restart messages, a few reflection issues when loading modules, loading some server filter settings, missing bullet / damage rate aggressor distance label. Now, at the bottom of the update notes, Nelson writes asset GUIDs. Now, basically what he says is, right now with many mods installed, you probably run into ID conflicts. Now, this instead will automatically assign a unique ID when your asset is loaded to prevent that, but it requires re-uploading your mods to the workshop so that it is centralized agreed upon ID. Now, multiplayer is set up to build a GUID UINT16 table after connecting. However, it will be a while before each system uses GUIDs instead of the current IDs. Anyways, that's about it for this update. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.